Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to the course on PHP and MySQL. In my last video, I had discussed about inserting form data into MySQL database. Today, I am going to discuss about displaying data from MySQL database and searching a record based on some criteria with PHP. So displaying data in procedural way. SQL statement for selecting all the data from a table is select star from table name or column names can also be mentioned instead of using the star. So here what I have done, just started a PHP script, include database connection proc.php file where our database connection information is saved, and then the statement $cmd select star from trainee table, and then executed that statement using mysql I underscore query function, and then on executing it will return some rows, and that is saved on the this variable $res variable. And then we have checked the condition if uh, the rows in this $res is greater than 0, then we will display the table headers, and table headers will contain the information of the table. And then we'll look through each record while row mysql I underscore fetch array, it will convert this $res record returned from mysql I query into an array, and then we will look through the records and we'll display it into a table. So let us get back to our text editor so that we can write all these things. Now get back to our text editor. This is our Macromedia Dreamweaver text editor. So just open it, and this is PHP projects folder. So here I'm just adding a new file, display proc. So this is a procedure method, that's why I'm using display proc, and then just make a connection, start PHP script and PHP script, and within this I will include dbcon proc.php proc.php file, and then the statement $cmd, the skill statement select star from training. This is a table name, and then we'll execute this statement over the connection which is saved in this dbcon proc. This is the dbcon proc file. We'll just check it. Con op, this is con op rather. So what I will do, just will remove this con proc. So this is con proc file, and within this I will use, right, and what is the variable? Variable is $con. So we'll use $con variable. So dollar we have to execute $res is equal to mysql I underscore query $con comma $cmd. So after executing, it will return some rows. So what I will do, I will check a condition if mysql I underscore num underscore rows $res is greater than 0. If it returns some data, then only we will print our table headers. So what we will do here, we'll print table headers. So we'll just end this our PHP script and we'll start again, and PHP script, and within this we will make a table header. So table slash table, and table I will add a border of 2, and then style border collapse is collapse is collapse. Now one tr to add the headers slash tr. So let us check it, our database, what information it is having. Accordingly, we will add all the headers there. Default user ID is root. We'll use that. Let it start first. Here, let it start. It is getting started, and this is now started. So root. We're working on PHP project database. PHP project. So we'll see the table trainees. So the table name is trainees. So that I have to change here as well. Trainees. And now we will see the, it is ID, name, gender, DOB, email, mobile number, and pass. So all this information 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70th. We need 70th. So within tr we'll make 70th. 1, Control C. Just paste it. Right. Now first is ID, then name, then DOB. Let me check, it is DOB only. No, gender, then DOB. Gender, DOB, and then email, mobile, mob, and pass. Email ID, and mobile number, and password. This is how, and we'll write here date of birth. Now after this we'll start again. We'll look through all the records, so we have to restart our PHP script. So what we will do, we'll start a PHP script, and within this one again, so we'll start while the while $row is equal to MySQL I underscore fetch underscore array $res. So this will take all the records. This will convert all the records into an array, and then we will print. So here what we will do, we will again use HTML tr. So we'll just comment it out. We will just add our PHP script, and we'll use HTML script actually. So this one ending, and just start PHP script again. So within that, in between, we have to use our, we will use our HTML tr. So tr, for every record we need a tr, and within this we will have td /td. So what we will do here, You just make here and make this way. So one is for ID, second is for name, third is for gender, fourth is for date of birth, fifth is for email ID, sixth is for mobile number, and seventh is for pass. So what we will do here now, we need to print our data. So start PHP script and echo $row ID. Now second is for name, second record is for name, and third record is for name, after that gender, fourth is for date of birth, fifth is for email, sixth is for mobile number, and seventh is for password. That's it. We have done our, now save it, press function 12, and you can see all these records are displayed using procedural method. Now get back to our presentation. So this is all about displaying table data using procedural method. Now what we will do, using, we'll see using our object oriented approach, programming approach. So exactly same, we will use the SQL statement, select a star from table name, and then include, we'll include our con op.php, and then we'll execute, we'll call that query method to execute. So $con query, and we'll check if result num underscore rows is greater than 0 or not, and then we'll fetch array and then display. So we'll just copy all these things. We will change a few of the statements to make it object oriented. So get back to our editor, and we will add a new file. Oh, sorry, this one I don't know. So we'll delete this one. Yes, we don't want. We'll add a new file. New file and display OP. Display op.php. Oh, let me change the name again. Display op. Let rename. Now again we will do exact same thing. Better we can, if we can copy all these things, because many things we need not write all these things. We'll copy all these things, copy, and just paste it here within the body part. And what we'll do here, okay, we have not start, script has not copied, so we'll start this one as well. So dbcon proc, we will start dbcon oop or con oop.php, as I have con oop. This one con oop. Con oop, select star, and here we'll use $res MySQL. What we want? We want to execute it. So what we will use here? $con, pointing to query method, and we'll use this CMD. So $con query. It will execute this statement, return the result into $res. So now we'll check your $res pointing to num rows is greater than 0 or not. If it is greater than 0, then we will print all the headers, required headers, and then we will look through all this. So $O is equal to $res, this one, and we don't need to pass now this res, $res. That's it. Now we can check it. No, no more changes is required. We can do it simply. Database connected. Every information can be is getting displayed using object-oriented programming approach. Now, get back to our presentation. Next is search data. So, skill statement for searching data based on ID. Since ID is a unique column, ID is the primary key in the trainees table. So, we will do select a star from table name where ID is equal to value of ID. So, what we need in the HTML form, we will need a text box and a button, and then so what we will do, we will make a form, and then we'll display the based on the record, we will display the record below that, below in the text box itself. So let us make get back to our editor. Get back to our editor. This is editor. Now add a new file, search proc. So procedural method, just add our database information. So include on oop.php, and then we'll make here a text box. So we'll make a table slash table, and within this tr slash tr and two tds, td slash td, and one more td. It will contain a id and one more td, rather we'll make one more td, and this will contain the text box. Input type is equal to text box, text name is equal to id, and then just we'll check. And then one more thing here, what we will do, we need a input type. So we have missed something here, we have not made our form, so we have to make our form data, form action on the same page. So what we will do here, PHP and echo HTML special pairs to avoid XSS attack, and then trim to avoid unnecessary white spaces, and then $_server PHP_self. Next is method. Method is equal to post, and then we'll just give a slash, sorry, slash of form, td slash input id td slash, okay, that's why it is coming. Input one td, second td, input type is equal to submit, name is equal to search, and then value is equal to search td. Fine. So now how our form look like? That is looking good. Now get back to our code now. Now I will do one thing here. Again, we will start our PHP script. Then we will do if it's set, it's set dollar underscore post search. If this search button is clicked, then if the search button is clicked, then it will pass a SQL statement to the MySQL database and will find if there is a record with the ID supplied by the user, and if there is no record, then it will show a message there is no record with ID is equal to the ID supplied by the user. So what we will do here, here we will use, first we will pick the value dollar ID is equal to dollar underscore post ID. So this is the value, and since this should be a numeric, so what we will do, we will check here if is numeric, a function to check to avoid SQL injection, rather we can say uh, this one to validate our data. So if this ID should be numeric, if it is numeric, then only we will process. Otherwise, what we will do, we will give a message as echo. Please enter a numeric ID. Now, so let us check it. What it is doing. If I type numeric, it's doing nothing. But what if I type something? Please enter your numeric ID. Fine. So now if the ID is a numeric one, so what we will do, we'll make a SQL. So $cmd is equal to select star from trainees table where ID is equal to $ID. Fine. Now we have to execute this statement. So $res is equal to MySQL I underscore query, and then $con comma $cmd. So this will execute and return a result. So we'll check again if using if statement, if MySQL I underscore num underscore rows. So $res is greater than 0. If number of rows returned by this MySQL I underscore query statement is greater than 0, then we will print the headers or names of the columns, and then accordingly we'll add the data as well. So we'll display the data. So what we will do here, we'll just if this record is not greater than 0, then what we will do, we will print a message here echo there is no record with ID is equal to is equal to $id. So now we will get back to here. So what we will do here, we will start end the script and we will start PHP script. And within this, we will print our headers, or we can do one more thing here. We can leave it as it is. We will leave it rather. Let let me take it here. Let me store $O is equal to uh, MySQL I will convert this into an array, fetch underscore array, sorry, fetch underscore array $arrays. So this information will be saved, and what we will do here, will display our name. So here we will use this one. PH, here we will and now we will start, and within this we will use our, we will make a table and slash table, and within this we will use border to and style border collapse is collapse, and here we will add tr slash tr and two td slash td slash td. So one for name, one for name, second for gender, third for date of birth, fourth for email, fifth for mobile number, and sixth for password. So first is name, and we will print here PHP, this one, and then $O echo $O name. In similar way, second is for gender, third is for date of birth, fourth is for email ID, fifth is for mobile number, sixth is for password. So we will copy this thing, we'll just change the column names. Here it is gender, and then here it is DOB, here it is email, here it is mob, and then this is pass. That's it. Now save it, press function 12, database connected. So what we will do here, press 1, or will press first non-digit numbers, non-numeral number. So please enter your numeric ID. Now what we will do, we'll enter some number, 15. Search, there is no record with ID is equal to 15. Now we'll write 5, search, there is record, and the details are as below. All the details I can see. If I write 4, the details will like that. So we are able to find the record and display it in the web form itself. So now get back to our presentation. So next is our OOP. So we will do exact same way. We just need to change a few of the statement like $res, $con, and we'll use our method of our object MySQL object, this one query method, to execute the statement, and then we'll use num underscore rows method to check if it is greater than 0, and then we'll convert fetch array. So get back to our editor again. We'll do our very few modifications are required. We'll copy and paste all these things. So we'll make a new file, search OOP, SERCH, search OOP, and what we will do here, oh, con proc, let's set with proc. Save it, press function 12, everything it should work. Search similar way, no issue. I think it is working, no issue. Now what we will do, we'll copy this thing, copy, paste it, and now we'll copy all this form and all this codings, and we'll paste in this OOP body tag, within body tag. Now we need to change few things. Everything's right, CMD is okay. Now $res, so we want to execute using OOP method. So $con, pointing to this one, and we'll check if this is how this is used, what he has done. No, this one we have not copied it, so this one will do. And here what we will do, we have not copied it. Okay, so we had changed this one, so what we will do here, include con proc.php, and we'll copy this one and we'll paste here con OOP.php. Save it, and we'll do query con, we don't need now. And then if MySQL I, that means $res, if in this, if it is greater than 0, then we'll save $res is equal to, this one we will use $row is equal to $res pointing to fetch array, and that's it. No more modification is needed. Save it, press function 12. Okay, con file to open source. Let me check what is the name of this, con pwp. Oh, that should not be there. It should be con OOP, as we have con OOP. This one, con OOP matching. Now we'll save it. Now press function 12. Everything working correctly. Now we will write some non-digital, non-numeric number. Please enter a numeric number. So what we will do, we will enter some numeric number, and then, so there is no record. If I try to find some record which is existing, so Avinash. If we try to find some other record, everything is working. Okay, one, search, Praveen, two, search. So everything is working now correctly. Now get back to our presentation. So we have displayed MySQL table data and search a record based on some criteria. Here we have used ID as ID was the primary key using PHP. In my next video, I will be discussing about how to update a record in database using PHP. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, then please like, subscribe and share it.